Hello everyone, welcome back to Learning Community. Today we will learn how to add and subtract integers. Initially I have some videos uploaded how to add integers and how to subtract integers separately, but in this video I want to compile everything in one go, which is how to add and subtract integers. Now let's look at the first question and then I'll go some rules alongside. So here we are adding -2 and -6. Now we are adding two integers because of this plus sign in between. Now what are the rules to add integers? First of all, we forget the sign of the integers. So the integers that we have are 2 and 6 because we don't look at the sign. As -2 and -6 both are integers, they both carry negative sign. So we want to add integers, they have same sign. Now what do? We just add the integers, they have same sign, and once we add, we have 8. What is the sign that carries? Sign will be -8. Why? Because the two integers have same sign. So the two integers, if they have a same sign, we want to add the two integers and we will use the same sign. Here is another question. We have +7 and -5. Now what we are doing? Again, we are adding integers because of this plus sign, but we are adding two integers that carry different sign. 7 is positive and 5 is a negative. So what do we do in this case when we are adding integers with a different sign? We subtract the numbers. So when we subtract 7 minus 5, we get 2. Now which sign do we use here? We use a sign of the larger number. So 7 here is large, so we use the sign of +2. There's another problem here with -6 and +1. Again, we are adding two integers that carry different sign. Now how do we decide the sign of 1? 1 is a number which does not carry any sign, and in case there is no integer with a sign, we use it as a +1. So again, we use the same rules. We forget the sign. We just have the numbers 6 and 1. And when we subtract these two integers, we get 5. Now which sign do we use? Sign of larger number, which is 6. So we have -5 as the solution when we add -6 and +1, which are the two different integers. I have some problems here that I have colored them in red, where we are not adding, we are subtracting integers. Now there are different rules to subtract integers. What are these? Let's look at these. It says change the two signs. Now what are the two signs? When we want to focus on two signs, these are the two signs that we change. So -5 remains unchanged, but we change these two signs, which is -8 becomes positive. So basically we flip the integer from -8 to +8. Now what are the rules again? Again we have to use the addition rules. Addition rules are the ones which we have used them before. So again, they are integers of the same sign. We subtract 8 minus 5, we get 3. Which sign do we use? We use the sign of larger number, which is positive, because 8 is a larger number that carry positive sign. We have again another question with 7 that carries a positive sign, but we have to change these signs. So it will be positive and negative. So we flip them. So basically we use, so for the +5, the integer was +5 here, we change it to -5. We'll use the same addition rules. We are adding two integers that carry different sign, so we subtract them. 7 minus 5, we get 2. And which sign do we use? We use the sign of larger number, which is 7, and we use the sign of positive here. Here we have one more question. +8, we have to flip these two signs, positive and +4. We are adding two integers that carry same sign, so we will just add them and we use the sign of positive, so we have +12 as the answer. I hope you learned how to add and subtract integers. If you have any question, you can put that in a comment box and I'll try to answer your question. Thank you, and I hope you learned well. Have a nice day.